Hey. Nightcap Knowledge. It's me, Mr. Mac, sitting in with TBC. DJ George Chuck is out there in the streets making it happen, Captain. You know what we do right here at Nightcap Knowledge. So go ahead and put the cheer in the bed, Tonya. There you go, eating on the mic again. Come on now. Don't be country. Don't be country.
Look, it's been a long day, bro. I'm still asleep right now.
Hey, we gotta
So,
get it. We gotta get it going. So, hey, we got a lot of stuff that's happening right now in the city, in the state. We always want to recognize all the folks that tune in. So we right now is a good time to share, go in, go out, share, send this message out to some folks. We're covering a lot of good information. Nightcap Knowledge. So go ahead and put them cheer in the bed. Get ready to
yeah.
get your beverage. We got our beverage of choice right here, as always.
Oh, I
Gotta have.
know.
You got the wrong water, Tanya.
I know. My bad. I'm waiting for my shipment. Like I
You
had to
got
get
your
some.
wrong water. They got
I
the
got some
Aspira
water.
Pura. Aspira Pura is the official water for Nightcap Knowledge. Go to
I need
Amazon,
some.
check it out. Tanya needs some. We need to help her out
Ew,
bad. She out
ew.
here promoting to other people. We got to take stick at a
Look, look. If you knew a long day I had, Maggie, you
hey,
be like, Tanya, we
hey.
forgive you.
No. Just like folks talking on the phone when you eat. Don't eat on the phone with people, especially during a meeting. Nobody
My
don't
bad,
do it.
y'all. Look,
Don't do it.
let me tell you, it's been a long day. But
TBC
go
up
ahead,
here,
please.
and then TBC up here eating. But listen, this is real talk, real. This is Nightcap Knowledge. Like I said, Black and Uncensored. We want to make sure that you understand this is real talk, real issues, real solutions, focusing on our community. We're gonna dive right into it. This
Yep,
is going to be what we need. So, brother Chuck is out there working for us,
yep,
coming up and building some more contacts, more resources, so we can continue to do the things we need to do. So, Tanya,
yes.
everybody that might not know, but Tanya is now the new official guest host. And I say guest because we never know. Tanya might be overseas next week. So she's in here right now hanging out with us, the legendary TBC.
Ew, ew, ew,
Now, what's the
ew.
title you got? I forgot. It's a Mississippi,
I'm a
Louisiana.
Mississippi, Louisianian.
Yeah, that's a lot to say.
Mississippi, Mississippi, Louisianian. Yeah,
Yeah,
Louisianian. I was
yeah.
saying it wrong the whole time because I was trying to say like Mississippi, Louisianian. Yeah, Mississippi, Louisianian. That's right. Yeah.
Hey. She represent both of her areas. But it said one where you were born at, the other one where you were reared at. So we always got to rep our areas. If don't nobody else rep their areas, if you don't rep your own city, your town, neighborhood, nobody else is gonna rep it. So you
Look,
gotta
I
gotta rep
got it
it to
on
the
my
fullest.
arm. I got it all on my arm. That magnolia right there, sharing both Louisiana, Mississippi. Unfortunately, New Orleans is in Louisiana because we always say New Orleans is its own state.
It
Uh,
is. It
what
is. It is.
what's up, Kenosha? We got Flex Graphics on here. Ew, 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 ew.
That's your
Um,
boy.
yeah, he doing the doggone thing. But no, on the Perilla though, I'm so happy to be on tonight. As always, like I'm looking forward to every week just so we can talk, have us a good time, continue to learn, grow, mature, and inspire as this beautiful Black 365 that we are. Um, Today we celebrated a huge legend in the city, the life
Yeah.
of DJ WAP. Um, great great service, man. Look, it was a celebration to where the room that WAP called us all to be in together was just nothing but beautiful, inspiring, and some great things were created from that space. And so WAP, we love you. To the family, friends, we love you all as well. So
Wait a
yeah.
minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now we got to get it right. So let me reach back here and
Uh-huh.
put
Uh-huh.
pull out something that Tanya gonna get mad at because I know she don't have a bottle of this no more. This is something that
Live
Tanya completely showed out about. And when I
all,
say showed out,
all
when
day.
that apple first came out, she kept running around. What lad at? What lad at? What
Larry,
lad?
no, let me tell you, Larry, no, I love that Jack Apple. It's such a
And
great, but I told you, hold up, since we're gonna do a shot, hold on, wait. Can one of y'all give me my shot glass and that still moon over there, please?
oh
Because
shit.
look, if we're gonna do
Oh
Jack,
shit.
let me celebrate the brothers, the HBCU, North Carolina A&T brothers who created this amazing corn whiskey in the
I
flavor
saw
of
it.
apple. hand me that, please, and a shot glass or just a regular glass, whiskey glass.
It don't matter.
I'm doing a corner. I'm telling y'all, I said I wasn't drinking this week. I'm doing a corn
Who
tip.
who you told that to?
Myself.
Oh, okay. You might have lied. You might have lied just a little bit. You might have lied just a little bit to yourself.
Thank you,
To thy
son.
own self be true.
Huh? You're on the live. They can hear you. That's, y'all, wait, hold on. Wait. The son got a dilemma. Hold on.
What's that? What's that happen?
Where you order food from? He got an Uber order coming. He said, I didn't know Dad brought food home. So
Uh-oh.
you gonna have more food. Just give me a French fry too.
That girl said a French fry
Look,
too.
look. What's good is that Pierre. What's up, family? So
All
look,
right. You ready?
you
Got
got
mine.
yours. I got mine. WAP, we love you to all the family members. We're celebrating near and far. We love you. Fly high, continue to be our ancestors. Celebrate. Cheers. Here, here. All right, I ain't drinking no more tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that little cinnamon
You're not
twist
drinking
on
anymore until you post some more.
that. No, I'm good. No, let me tell you. I got a 5:30 a.m. workout tomorrow. It's like this week is I'm really focusing. I got so much content. I started to finish printing and completing. It's Essence Week in New Orleans. We talked
Yeah.
about that via text. It's a music week alone. The week
Yeah.
kicked off with the BET Music Awards.
So
And
so 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 as a musician,
hmm
break that down. Like, how was you and New Orleans affected? About because there's a lot of behind the scenes. We talked about a little bit last week. Like, there are a
hmm
lot of people when you see certain artists win awards. There are a lot of folks that are connected to them that you don't
yeah,
even know. You know,
yeah,
and you're like, who that people celebrate? Who that celebrating? We're like, yeah, they a part of that because they wrote that song or they made that
yeah,
beat or they did whatever the case may be. So
yeah.
tell us a little bit
I mean,
about that.
you have a lot of people that in order for and it's amazing that you asked that question because we were talking about that this women's conference last weekend.
Mhm.
How there are so many people behind the scenes that
Yeah.
you often don't hear or see. Everyone just see the final product. Everyone just wants to find a
Right.
product without seeing the work that goes into it. Like this show, for example, I'm sitting waiting. We're waiting. Chuck is getting everything together. So behind the scenes, we have to make sure the show is prepared for you all to tune in. And so it was a huge celebratory moment. I love the fact that they just brought the culture back.
Hmm.
Um, the chick Doshi, man. I hope I'm saying it right. Doche, whatever her name. No, not whatever her name. Sorry, sis. Dochi, I think that's her name. Man, when I tell you that sister, her whole set
Hmm.
I didn't know who she was until I saw her on the show. She brought Africa in, she brought the islands in. It was like I was like, I'm tweeting, I'm going to download her whole set list, playlist, whatever. Um, I enjoy watching, the tribute to Diddy because I feel like Diddy has done a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to bring those artists on stage, that of the Mary J, the Lil Kim, Jodeci, baby, let me tell you, come and talk to me.
There you
I
go.
really wanna be your girl. I really wanna know your name. But I was in middle school when this came out, right? Then just to see Shine come out, man, I was like, this believes amazing, beautiful black man that he is. It was dope. I mean,
Now I gotta go
Lizzo.
watch the. Gotta watch. Go watch the BT Music Awards.
Bruh, Lizzo, I'm sorry y'all for snarting with my nose. Shut up. Don't say nothing, Kenosha. He talked about me and what? Did you snorkel? Don't you snorkel? Like I'm gonna repost how he cut up at the wedding. Josh, Anywho, but no, you gotta go watch. Lizzo opened the show. It was so fire. Like that song is about damn time. In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman. I love, 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 love the opening of the show. I loved Big Lotto. I loved her performance because she brought out Mary J. I thought that
Mm.
was, I mean, not Mary J, but Mariah Carey. I thought that was so fire because it showed an era with the new era, right? It showed an
Yeah.
old school with the new school and how, again, how music continues to recycle.
Yep.
because that song is doing nothing but dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm just playing, baby. Thank you. It just continues to recycle. So I feel that really prompted and ignited me for this week. Here in the city, we celebrating Essence, and Essence is doing a lot when it comes to the culture of New Orleans, bringing so many New Orleans artists together. So shout out and congratulations to all the New Orleans artists performing this weekend for Essence 2022. Um, we are excited. We are excited. If you're in the city, if you look, follow us all on social media. You'll know where we are, what's going on.
Mm.
So yeah,
So
and
what are you doing? What are you doing for
so
Essence?
for Essence on day one, which is Thursday, I'm doing a party here with the Congressman Cedric Richmond, the launching opening of Essence 2022. He does a party every year, so I'm honored to be performing at that with amazing artists Gina Brown, our band. We're gonna have fun. Um, that show it starts at 7 p.m., but we don't get on stage. So I want to say probably 9ish. So if you have
Mm.
tickets, make sure you come out and celebrate that with us on Thursday. Friday, I'm actually going to have a chance to relax and support other artists and creators here in the city doing great things. There are tons of black markets happening, right? Different black marketplaces,
Yeah.
pop up shops, and all of those great things. Saturday in the living room is happening in the living room, which has been so fun because tonight I'm giving away some tickets to the show, and I had some people to do certain things to, let me know that
Mm.
they were in the room, that they were present for the living room show. So with that being said, I wanted to announce. I was trying to put my number in the comment section, but I think Chuck has it limited, so I can't put my number there. But I gave the second and the eighth person an opportunity to text me last night. So I have those winners, and then I was gonna pick an extra winner, right? So I hope they're tuned in. I don't want to announce winners yet until I know who's in the room. So if you're in the room, put a comment in the section. If you haven't texted me yet, text me 504-777-2985. Again, 504-777-2985. Text the word soul, SOUL. Soon as you text me, I'm gonna get that text message. Again, texting the word soul, SOUL, to 504-777-2985. Let me know you're here. Put a comment in the comment section. We are live right now, and I need to call these winners out. You need me, baby? Much too good for you. Oh. So all right. So let's go. Text the word soul to 504-777-2985. Um, I'll go ahead on and announce the first winner.
You should be getting some text messages. I just put it in the comments.
Yeah, look, let me tell you. Last night I was knocked out. My phone kept going zzz, 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 and I heard it, and I was like, "Let me get up." And I looked at the message. I was like, "There they go. They coming in." So I started to look at them and source them this rising because I was like, "I need to know who's who." So I'm gonna go ahead on and announce the first winner. Um, and look, I hope you're in the room. I hope you're in the room. Come on in the room. Oh. Oh, come on. So the first one is tonight. Out, man. Look, we don't have drum rolls. Wait, let me do the drum rolls. Hold up. Let me do.
See, that's why I need the buttons on this side. See, I don't have no buttons on this side. I need the
You
button,
need
man. I
look.
need the
You
button.
you need the buttons. You need the
I need the
buttons.
buttons. See,
Look, let me see. I'm gonna do
Chuck
a
got all the
drum roll.
buttons
Let's
because he
see.
a DJ. I don't have buttons. I got the alcohol. I guess that's be
Oh, I
fitting.
mean,
But I don't have
hey,
the buttons. You ready? This is what we
wait,
used to get in
wait,
trouble for in high school. Let me know when you're ready.
wait.
Or
I
middle school.
got I got instruments. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Oh shit, ain't you
Hold on.
fancy?
I'm on my phone. That's why I was like, hold on. I think I got the drum roll over here.
I'm gonna
Let me see.
start bebop.
No.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my God, bless his heart.
I'm gonna take it back.
Oh, bless his heart.
I'm about to take it back
Let's
like
see.
four flats on the Cadillac.
Let's see. Oh, you can't hear it, huh?
Nope.
Oh, we're gonna start over. Come on,
I could
drums.
I could have been did my drums by now.
Yeah, go ahead, do your drums.
All
If
right, you
not,
ready?
would. All right, drum roll for the first drummer. First drummer. And the winner is Lisa T. So Lisa T, whoever you are, I need you to go and complete your registration so I can text you back and get the information to you. So Lisa T, I don't want to call your phone number out, but I will text you and say you are a winner. So I'll be letting you know what information I need from you so you can arrive at the venue on Saturday and have a great time with us in the living room. All
All
right.
right. Ready?
So we got Lisa T, and our next winner is Deneen Harding. Deneen, you won. KOA Deneen. You're our next winner. So congratulations to those winners. I will be announcing another winner before the night is out, because I want you in the living room so we can have us a great time
In the
together, Lord.
living room.
In the living room. In the living room. Yep. Yep.
Mm, mm.
So yeah, so in the living room, we're gonna launch it, and have us a good time Saturday. That event is sponsored. Shout out to Tito's for being our liquor rep for that day, and sponsoring us. We're gonna have us a great time, and it's only a 1 hour show, so I promise you, you don't want to miss this 1 hour show. We will not be live on any social media platforms because I want us just to have us a great time in the
Old
living room.
school grown folks.
Yep, old school grown folks. Yep, we're taking back control of our content. We're taking control of our
Yeah,
material. So it's important. It's essential that you're in the room for the living room.
there it is. And now
Yeah.
you heard it from TBC. Make sure you get in the living room, and the living room is going to be coming to a city near you. So get ready for that. It's an intimate setting, old school,
Old
small
school.
venue. It's not designed to pack 300, 400 people. It's that so you can sit back and enjoy the event,
Yep.
and without distractions. So, a lot of artists that I started move more, toward that. Don't be trying to record it. I know Bruno Mars speak about it a lot. Don't
Hmm.
be trying to record it. He put it in his songs. Forget your
Yeah.
Instagram and your Twitter.
Yep.
Don't be paying attention to that. Enjoy the moment.
Yep.
And I was just talking about. I always got to go when I think about that. I think about my 35th birthday and how iconic it was with you performing. I had my guy Emmanuel on the drums, Silas DJing. Brad
Hmm.
was celebrating his anniversary. Got up on stage. Y'all start rapping and freestyling.
Yeah.
No pictures, no video.
Nope.
Everybody's phone died. Like it wasn't intentional. Phones died. Nobody thought about to take a picture. The
Nope.
ones that did, everybody was just in the moment, in the groove. They were jamming, and it was
And that's
like
that's what it was supposed to
we
be
didn't
in the
have a group
moment.
picture. We didn't even take a group picture. That's how bad it was.
We
Everybody
cut
was just
up.
in the moment. They was in the moment and they enjoyed themselves.
And it's still
Uh,
something we could talk about today because of that, right?
right.
It was in the moment.
You created new content, new songs, the juice meat,
Yeah,
everything happened.
look.
It was, and I mean, everything happened, and that's what like I said, going back to the memory of enjoying that good time, and just like, what was it? You could tell folks, but nobody saw it if you were not there. You might have saw a
Yeah.
couple of pictures, but there was no recording. And I
Nope.
think that's going to create another level of entertainment when you go and you just enjoy that moment and
Hmm.
enjoy watching and paying attention to the room. You know, um, we were talking about that. As we talked about celebration, we are celebrating, still standing on the shoulders of our founders and forefathers and ancestors,
Yeah.
uh, for the Black movement that we have in this country. So we started our Freedom Summer program, Freedom
Hmm.
Summer 22. We call it the Freedom Summer Project, which was the original name. But every year, of course, it's Freedom Summer 21, Freedom Summer 22. Kicked off with the Read and Feed program. And we talked about celebration. We talked about uh, we're still celebrating us and our accomplishments and what folks led and created for us and how
Yeah.
important it is. So um, we talked about knowing the room. We got on that conversation about knowing your environment and
Yeah.
going in the room and watching. So something like that. You watch the room. You get to take in all of the eclecticness of that
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Like the couches, the the furniture, the other stuff, and it just really like, okay, this is really a living room. This is
Yeah.
really somebody's big mama's house from 1985. You just waiting to see Michael Jackson on the wall with Jerry curl, you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
You know,
Lionel Richie
Lionel
and
Richie, right?
Dorothy Moore,
Yeah,
Aretha
yeah.
Franklin, BB King. Like it's
But you know what? That's something that you can add is get those
yeah,
printouts and,
yeah,
and put those things on the wall and bring that energy in the room with you when you perform. Is
yeah,
put those and put them on there, put those on the wall, and it's like, man, hey, we're gonna bring that energy in the room. We're gonna
yeah,
bring that. We're gonna
yeah.
bring some of that, some Nat King Cole in the room, you know?
It's so much, so much content. Like I'm looking at a reprint of Nina Simone, Jimi Hendrix, Bob Marley on my wall, along with some of these other beautiful pieces that were created by artists in the city who were inspired by just that. We don't talk about how we talk about Big Mama's house when we go to eat. We don't talk about how we sat in the living room and cried our souls out. We sang in the living room. We learned of getting married in the living room, learned of you were pregnant in the living room. There was some, some ups, some downs, some happy, some sad,
Hmm.
some life celebrations in the living room. Like if we go back old school, you remember life celebrations happened at home. It started in the living room. The wake was in the living room, and so it's those type of things that we grew up with in the black families, right?
Hmm.
We grew up with that, and being this preacher's kid that I am, I want to be able to share, my and also bring some type of awareness that not just some type, but all types of awareness that it's okay to not always be okay. It's okay to seek help and support. It's okay to cry. It's okay
Hmm.
to laugh. It's okay to have joy and sing like nobody's listening, dance like nobody's watching. It's that space in the living room, and that's the reason no one's going to be able to go live or take photos because it's so important. I was talking to my brother Lo earlier today. Like you have to learn to sit in the moments that we're in and sit in those moments, learn what that moment feels like, so you could either attempt to duplicate that or want to live in that moment for the rest of your life. So in the living room,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I've always liked outside, and Jay and I went to this, this place we go to in the country, and I'm telling you, it's like you just like I just want to be outside in the country. You
yeah,
just want you hear nothing, wind blowing in the trees, and the air is different, and just like this is what I want to do. I want to
yeah,
just sit outside in it. And so those things, as so much happening in life, so much happening in the world. You have to find your own therapeutic process to help
yeah,
decompress, relax, release, whatever works for you, and you find yourself going back to simpler things versus
yeah,
more complex. It's simple things. Of, man, I'm gonna get about 4 or 5 of us gonna get together. We're gonna turn on the blues station and listen to some old school
old
blues.
school,
That you heard when you were around your uncle or great uncle or somebody. And you just think about those times when you were in that age, something very, very simple, but it means, it takes you back to a simpler time. There are
yeah,
songs that actually have those words that take you back to a simpler time in life. And you
yeah,
think about that. So as we tell children, especially and young adults, that hey, you know, stay a child as long as you
yeah,
can, mature, grow, but enjoy the lack of certain responsibilities and just enjoy what's around you. Don't be in a
yeah,
rush. You know, if you want to try and just being honest, you want to go out here and do a grown adult nasty shit and alcohol, it's going to be there. It's
yeah,
not going anywhere.
yeah.
It's going to be there.
And now with this new damn law of Roe v. Wade, just trying to take, the power of us women. Mia X and I was talking about that today, and just talking about, how we as women work so hard, and now you don't reverse something that was put in place to make sure that we stay sound. Now you're gonna tell us how we deal with our body. And I love that somebody posted on social media and said, well, now that Roe v. Wade is overturned, we're gonna take those blue Viagra pills and take those away. So y'all, excuse me, limp dick people out there, you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. Like You can't mess with us and think that that's okay. We
Yeah.
work too hard for what we do. And so, yeah,
But that's a subject me and Chuck have talked about, before. And I will always say this: I don't want my sisters, black and brown, to get caught up in it. To understand the again, this was white men, conservative
yep,
white men, and their bias of religious beliefs. Because you don't give a damn about the children we have running around here now.
nope,
But it was not anything designed to punish the black or brown woman. It was designed to preserve the white woman,
yep,
meaning that because black and brown have more children.
yep,
And right now, as you saw, all what they have done in 2020, when they thought that they were losing the election and losing their country, and when they were shutting down, precincts and threatening and putting folks in jail, what you think they're going to do when they're talking about population control?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We had a pandemic in 2020 that wiped out a lot of, like wiped out a lot of the folks they feel threatened by.
yep,
We lost a lot of our good people, and now they're attacking the process to produce.
yep,
So, hey, the thing is understanding again to to change the law where the white woman can't have an abortion. You also changing the law to make sure there's going to be more black and brown children produced.
yep,
So that thing is backfiring on you the same way, because again, it's common to see 4 or 5 children in a black and brown household, even
right,
in 2022. It is
right,
not common to see that in a white household, even if the lady is a stay-at-home mom, and I'm speaking for as the white wife, they still don't have that many children.
yep. Because
So
they plan for two, and a white picket
was
fence.
that 2.5 children? They count the dog
Yeah,
as the half. But
exactly.
so what I want us to understand is we got to work hard and take care of our community. That's why we pushing Freedom Summer, because Freedom Schools is what we had in the 60s and the 70s to educate
Yeah,
our people.
yep,
Everything that they try to take from us, we got to build it back in our community. Because you made a good point earlier. As a PK, we talked about things that took place in the living room at Big Mama's house. Well, back in the day, everything took place at the church.
yep, yep,
All the fellowships happened outside in the church picnic. All the real meetings took place in the sanctuary, or some. I mean, they didn't have no other way else, so it was in the sanctuary.
right.
If the business meeting, the civil rights movement meeting,
And
everything took
somebody's
place
always cooking
in the
to
kitchen,
make sure.
all
Yep,
right, in the back. So we got to get back to our roots and how we were able to make moves before, and that's providing what we need in our community, uh, to help our people and understand that, yeah, it might seem like they're coming after you,
yep,
but it's always something else they're working on there. And just call a spade, who it
yep,
is. You
yep,
know, that's who it is. And they are doing it because of their reasoning. They don't they don't produce.
nope,
That's the biggest threat. They don't produce. And so what we got to do is continue to make sure our families are strong and united, and continue to make sure that we are educated on the things we need in our community, and we go get them.
yep.
We
Stay transparent. Stay
we
transparent.
go
Stay
get them.
truthful. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like we have to remember that we have villages, we have communities, right? And
Right.
so communities and villages have to take care of villages and communities, period. When I did my summer camp, I took off this summer because I just needed a break, right? So
Mhm.
my summer camp, and it's not to shun any other camp that has like the package little prepared dinners, but I just feel like kids constantly come back when they know. And freedom school, freedom summer that you're doing, even your twice a month event that you do where you feed the kids, they're gonna come like what is it, midnight football, late night football, basketball,
Friday night hoops. The
Friday
create.
night hoops, right?
Yeah, Friday night hoops.
Friday night hoops. So those kids are gonna come out. Some of them may not even play basketball, but they know they're gonna get some fried chicken. They know they're gonna get some fish. They're gonna get a hot meal, and that's
Hmm.
what we did with our summer camp. Like you had kids who never knew what chicken and waffles were, right?
Hmm.
But then they had chicken and waffles with strawberries. Like, oh, this is a fruit. Oh, so now it's time to educate them that, sweetie, this is something that you can grow on your own. You can
Yep.
harvest this, right? So that's what we aim to do every summer. We not only work on who we are as artists, but we also learn about food. And that's what I love about the arts. The arts is
Mhm.
so amazing and so vast, and everything that it gives to the world, and so yeah, yeah,
So, so let me help you understand. I think you made mentioned it the other day about artistry, and so what we just did for those who watching and listening, we took one word and we've connected several subjects to that one word:
yep,
freedom. Essen Festival is a time where people are celebrated and you express yourself freely. We just talk about the in the living room is about a time where it's a safe space where
yep,
there's no cameras. You can be singing if you want to. You can dance. You are able to enjoy yourself freely without folks watching you.
yep,
We just talk about Freedom School. Freedom School, where they're educating about being free, being able to be transparent about who we are and talk about things that were important to the Black community. Freedom Summer, again, about being free to elect, vote, cast your vote, organize our community. Freedom of choice. We
yep,
just talking about that. Again, we don't have no heaven and hell to put nobody in. If the mother and father decide what they're going to do, that's between them. No political process should impede that.
right,
It's about freedom. Everything is about freedom. The cost of freedom is very high. Always. Something has to be offset to be able to have certain freedom to be able to do. But the thing is, the root word is
yep,
freedom.
yep,
We are trying to do everything we can to ensure freedom to be able to live what you need, and we gotta take care of and educate. We can have difference of opinion
yep,
personally, but do your difference of opinion have the right to stop that person freedom of whatever they're trying to do? Um, so again, we're gonna keep pushing things on Nightcap Knowledge. We're gonna talk about things. Some of it might be not be politically correct, but it
mm-hmm,
need to be said. It's truthful, and a lot of things we are shying away from for this conversation is we got to celebrate our own. We got to educate our own. We got to know about our own. We got to have that certain level of freedom where we can ask questions and talk about things transparently,
yep,
and be able to create a certain level of accountability and support
yep,
for our folks. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, Friday, you're going to support other artists.
yep,
So you make a budget, and if we're gonna get on finances, one of these. Listen, if you know the average door charge is $25,
mm-hmm,
all right, I'm gonna put $100 aside. I'm going to see four
yep,
shows. I'm gonna go support. I want them to see me here. I'm here front. I'm helping them. You know,
yep,
that's how you help,
yep,
right? You don't help by asking somebody to give you free tickets to get in and free tickets to drink. You
mm-hmm,
help by saying, I'm going to allocate $100 towards the events for Friday so I can support other artists or other folks that are business owners or whatever they're doing. And of course, we're going finances is going to be one of the things we're going to talk about in Freedom Summer. But balancing and creating income and those things are very, very important because people put in a lot of time, energy, and money to produce some of
yep,
the things that you see.
yep,
I can't even imagine how much money it takes to produce Essen Festival. I can't
bruh.
imagine that. I can't imagine that.
But you know
You
what's
know.
crazy? So let's talk about that. The money that it takes to put it on the money that they make, right?
Mhm.
And then the money that they put out to the local artists.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a conversation with a sister recently about how local artists, and I don't know about anywhere else. I just know about what it's paid in New Orleans. And she was saying how these, national lineup artists are paid, you know, five, six, seven digits to perform. But the culture that keeps it going, you want to pay them with nickels. And
Mm.
so I've turned down several because the message that we, again, freedom, right? It's freedom in knowing and freedom in what you accept versus what you don't,
Right.
right? But at the end of the day, are you really displaying freedom in your finances when you have to constantly say, take wood nickel shows to accommodate to that one big show that you could have just to say you had that opportunity. And we'll get into that because that's a whole nother subject on, really understanding your worth,
Mm-hmm.
that knowing your worth. And I've gotten several calls that a call recently from one of my team members. This group wanted me to perform and they wanted to pay me with nickels, but they wanted me to do a lot of work. Nah, no thank you. I turned it down. I don't care who the name is. I don't care what brand you with. And they are well known worldwide. Next. You know what I'm saying?
So Chuck and I always talk about when I volunteer. When you volunteer where you want to volunteer.
Hmm.
So the difference between being volunteer and voluntold. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's just like, hey, if you decide you want to go into one of the parks in New Orleans and take your keyboard and set up and just perform for free for the community, that's different.
Right.
But not paying you and for the same level of work for something that you wouldn't do on your own, and it's not what you need, but they want you to do the same type of thing. It's not something that you would want to do. That's a big difference. And I tell folks, it's a volunteer and voluntold. You pretty much you doing it for way below what you would usually charge, and it's
Yep.
not like something like I feel it. You know what, I like this what you're doing. Yeah, I do it for just take care of this because you want to do it.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
no, it's a big difference. If you want
Yep.
folks to do certain stuff, I know people that have certain vehicles. They're like, man, listen, before that, it's gonna take so many $100 before I even start that truck up.
Yeah.
Because when you move it, you got a bill automatically that happens when you move that certain vehicle.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it has to be worth your while to do it. Again, as Fat Joe said, yesterday's prices are not today's prices.
Hey.
And I'm telling you
Hey.
that not folks and people are not being asinine, but it is the truth. And everything, the cost of everything is so high at this point, and
I mean, hi.
the wages are not. So if you can keep your stuff where it was 2019, 2020, and you thought that person charged a lot in 2019 and 2020, and they still charging the same amount now, then you win it because
Hello.
they should have went up
Hello.
because
Look, I told
everything is high.
every when I tell you I'm getting like I had to cancel some of my streaming services because my thing is, if anything, you all shouldn't be raising your fees as much because your number of subscriptions
Mhm.
doubled, tripled during the pandemic. So
It
you're
did.
making the money.
Yep.
So, but at the same time, I'm looking at how they operate. In order for them to continue what they're doing with these, because here's the thing: either you're gonna keep that subscription or you're gonna end it. But just because you end it, they got 1,000 more people in line already starting a new subscription. So at the end of the day, I can't worry about what your prices are versus mine. I just know when I have to pack a keyboard up, or I have to pay a bass player, a guitar player, drummer, background vocalist, keyboardist, they, once they get in their vehicles, baby, it costs. It costs their time, their talent, their skills, and gas. Baby, no, nah. So you have to respect, respect the craft,
Mhm.
respect the business, respect the brand, respect yourself,
Yeah.
you know?
You think about iconic artists and their bands. You heard a lot about Ray Charles band, James Brown band, but
Yeah.
they were. I'm talking about as band leaders, they were cutthroat, like because they performed because they required a lot out of those band members to play. It was perfection. It didn't
Yeah.
happen overnight. They were taxing you. You showed up, okay, you paying this, or you docking your pay. That
Yeah.
that made people get there on time. So they weren't off key or off time when you see them perform. You're like, man, because what you didn't see is they required them to
Yep.
do a lot, and then they make sure that you're taken care of. So
Yep.
if you want this amount of money, then this is what you have to do.
To whom much is given.
Because guess what? If you paying like you weigh, and you the keyboardist, and you don't, guess what? It's 10 people looking at you and waiting on you just walk out the door. They sitting there waiting. They standing there. They ain't coming watch you perform. They coming waiting for you to fuck up.
That part. Because they're
That's what they
next
waiting.
in line,
They
right?
next in line. So if you take
Man.
care of your folks and the people are grooving, for those who ain't trying to be on the boat, if they see like like they rolling, somebody else is sitting there waiting like, hey, you need an
Look,
extra person over there?
you
You need some
said
help?
that. Look, real quick, I wanted to, and I forgot to give a shout out to some amazing musicians in Jackson, Mississippi. Mike Beasley, D.
Yeah.
Curry, Ant, Ant Beats. He goes by Ant Beats on social media. Man, these brothers and my girl Sharanda Lewis, who came in from New Orleans to do background vocals in Jackson for Juneteenth. So shout out to them, the AME district, the 8th district Bishop Wicker and his team, Valencia and their team. Thank you so much for having me for the Juneteenth celebration and luncheon. But man, when I tell you those musicians played and they had a good time. Like Mike was like, look, whenever you need me, let me know. I'm in line. He was like, I know you play with this, I know this musician play with you when when they're in town, but call me. I have no problem. I will drop everything. I am there. So it goes back to you treat people how you want to be treated. You respect them, know their worth, know their value. And, it's my bassist and my guitarist have been with me almost 15 years now. Like they've been
Mhm.
around. And shout out to Caleb Armstrong, Jackson, Mississippi, JSU's own man. Yeah, Lucas Singletary. Like I'll go all day and all day. Larry Davis, like my musicians, Sharando, Gabby. I love y'all. Darren Thomas, like, yeah. I'm so grateful. And like you said, I'm very communicative. I'm very straightforward. If I could pay you, I could pay you. If this event is not paying, I'll say, don't worry about it. It's upon you for you to say, I want to do it just to be there. I'm so humbled when musicians tell me, I just want to be in the number. I just want to be in the room.
Yep.
That is so humbling. And also, it speaks volume on the respect that they have for you as an artist. So, yeah. Hey, Sharon. Yeah, shout out to yeah, we are on live. We're live on
Hmm.
Facebook, YouTube. Thank you so much, honey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, Shay. Yeah. And listen, Shay did not get a chance to meet you when her and Jay went to New Orleans a few years back, but she kept talking about that she wanted a what was it? What she wanted? A beignet.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So she kept calling them bananas. She kept calling them that. Yeah, so, but Shay's in Chicago, so we appreciate Shay.
Shot Town. Hoping to come see you soon for the blues music blues festival.
Oh, and Shay is also a medical massage therapist. So, and she owns her own business. So you need to holler at Shay when you go to Chicago for real.
Shay,
We'll give
drop
you her
drop
number.
your social media in the comment section so I can
And you
follow
need
you.
she will get your back and neck and all that. Yeah, she'll
Yes.
take care of you, Tonya. You need to holler at her. You need to holler.
I got a
Look at
session
she
coming
ready.
up this week. Like I stay in well what? Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta get that energy, man. Get them joints and get
Man.
that thing back. Again, we talk about freedom. You have to free yourself also,
Hey.
right? And we have a lot of toxicity from society, negative energy, and then you got things, injuries. So you
Yep.
got to do things to help your body heal, so that you can be your best you. You can't be nobody else but you. You be your best you. Be your own weird. I
Yep.
always allude to being in high school, and all the cool kids sat at one table. You said, forget it, you start your own table.
Yep.
So you start your own table, continue to build your own table. And after a while, your own table will become so popular, other folks want to come sit it with you.
Yep.
So you don't want you or duplicate the process. So we got, we're talking about freedom. We talked about BT Awards and Essence Festival. You talk about just recognizing and celebrating, folks that dared to do something different. Puffy came in, P Diddy did something different.
Yep.
He was criticized. Now he's recognized, right?
Exactly.
He was criticized first. Now he's recognized for sticking true to who he was, his ideology, and his way of doing things. Now you have nothing to say but, hey, he did it.
And now he done monetized and blessed Jackson State and Howard University with $1 million. And look,
Hey,
I saw the shade there. I saw the little shade Deion Sanders put out there. I don't know if nobody else noticed. He said he donated to the football team.
hey, he put it out there. He put it
Look,
out there.
I loved it. He said he did donated $1 million to the football team because we need to play for us. And I love that because
Yeah.
we are so amazing. Again, look, Lo and I was talking earlier. I see BD
Shay
therapy.
dropped her. Yeah.
Is that BD therapy? BBD. Okay, I couldn't see.
BBD, R&B, you gonna sing?
BBD. Wait, she deleted it. Bring it back. Oh
No,
no,
she
it's still
deleted.
there. Okay.
She put some crying, laughing faces.
Oh, but yeah, no, he put that out there, and so I was telling Lo today we was talking about how, it's amazing that he said, ancestors and elders knew, right? They knew about
Right.
everything. He said they weren't the most educated. I said, hold up, they were educated,
Formal education is what you're speaking of.
right? And they went into
I
the
just talked about that in Freedom Song. Go ahead. I'm a
no, no,
pick.
no. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So I was telling them in Freedom Summer, we had ages groups from the youngest from 8, and we always, all the way up. And I was speaking about um Caleb, Janae's son, was talking about how one of his uncles was telling him about always know about the room, paying attention to your environment in your room. I said, here's the thing about it. I said, we come from a culture of people that most of the time they did not have us formal education for us books,
Mm-hmm.
but they had a certain level of common sense
Mm-hmm.
where God bless you with 5 senses, with your 6th sense being common sense. It's your third eye of
Yep.
understanding. And we created so much because the work was so hard. So we learned how to work smarter, not harder. I said, we build on common sense practice.
Yep.
We build on teaching ourselves how to do things because it was like, okay, I got all these responsibilities. I got to figure out how to make something work. I
Yep.
said, so our intellect was on such a higher level that they couldn't have learned it in a book anyway.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So, so it's not nothing against formal education, talking to folks with formal education, but the common sense which we have learned and we were, the parts we were blessed with from the creator and the other part we learned from our parents and folks who are around, you can't replace that with anything.
Yeah.
You
And that's
can't
the
replace
thing.
it.
I told him, I said, my whole thing is what the world says is right, it's not always right. What I don't know who came up with the English language of saying that it has to be pronounced this way versus that way. Because if you start really dissecting words, same letters, one start with one at the beginning, different letter at the beginning, and we change it changes, the pronunciation.
Mhm.
And I would not get into those words, but it's just a fact, it's a simple fact that grandmama, if you cut your foot to not only put that green alcohol on there, put a cold compress on there, put some Vaseline on there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were sick, grandmama knew how to take that baking soda and baking fat, put it on your chest at the bottom of your feet above, below your nose to drain the cold out. Come on now, like those type of things you can't find in books. You can research them, but it's
Yeah.
it's never that. And for grandmama, auntie, elders to have ancestors to have that common sense to know. My mom, I still say it to this day, like my mom would always tell us, and she still says to this day, if you get out of the shower, turn the air off. Like don't have the air conditioner on because your pores are open, right? Or ladies, if it's that time of the month, don't wash your hair because your pores will become open. Like if you just had a baby, don't go outside at a certain time because your womb will fall. Like grandmama and them knew something that we still live by to this day. Granddaddy knew how to fix a tractor. He knew how to go out there and pull and fix this and change that to make that light work or to make that car battery turn over. Like those type of things you cannot find in the book. And that's why we're the most, most fearful because
Yep.
it's something that we have naturally. You know what I'm saying? That's why the music that we create has often been stolen,
Hmm.
different elements, because of what we are naturally equipped with. You can't find it in the books. You can't buy it from the store. I made the comment to my brother Charlie Vaughn today. We were standing in the room, and I was telling Baba Peter, Big Chief, we're standing in the room, and I said, "This is culture." I said, "You can't buy this what's in the room right now." I said, "You can't go pick that up and bottle this. It's something that you just have to be." And Charlie made a comment. He said, "Sis, I supposed to been taking pictures right now." He said, "Forget the camera." It was one of those moments. And that was a moment I was like, "Go ahead, do a selfie." Nope, it wasn't the time. It was for us to stand in that room and to feel the presence of WAP's energy and how he brought all of us together today. It's something you cannot buy, and
Hmm.
so that's why it's important that we celebrate Black 365. We love Black. We give Black. We donate Black. We support Black. And we tell Black, baby, you sound good, but you need to work on this. We truth Black, right? Because we need to be able to tell us how it is so we can continue to be successfully Black.
One thing I would say, and I want all of us to always shoot for the moon. You might catch a star. To that no matter what we're doing, we always got to work twice as 3 times as hard to get half of what your white counterpart has.
Yeah.
So that means that we always have to strive for perfection.
Yeah.
And I was telling Chuck earlier, I said, man, this thing, by the time stuff hit textbooks, it's been around for so long. I said, but I had to be around 2015 when I was reading in the book, one of the in the social work, that we have moved away from collectivism to individuality.
Mm-hmm.
Individualisticism, like, for it's like thinking just me, just me, and not like I'm making moves for my people. I'm
Yeah.
looking out for my people. How would this affect my people? Again, the cost of freedom is high. And we talked about Freedom Summer. We talked about Freedom of Choice. We talked about Essence Festival and the living room of freedom, the different things of freedom. Uh, but we talked about these things that to have that level to be able to make those decisions like, hey, I know what I'm doing did not come without a cost that somebody
Yeah.
paid for me to get to this point. So when
Yeah.
I make these moves, I'm not making these moves just for me. I'm making these moves for my people.
Yeah.
For my people, whether they're here to see me, whether they've gone way before me, or whether they will be here and I won't be here.
Yeah.
They would know that you made those moves for your people.
Yeah.
And that's something that we got to keep living and telling. Actually, when you live it, well done is always better than well said.
Yeah.
You know, as a
Yeah.
culture, as a people, we have we have that backwards. We like well said. We like a good speech. We like
Mm,
philosophizing. We like things that sound good that doesn't require you to do anything. We like that.
mhm,
Like it show
mhm.
sound good. Yeah, that boy showed out.
Boy,
But
he can articulate some words.
but he didn't ask you to do nothing.
Yep.
He didn't ask you to do anything. So we got to continue to create levels of freedom and opportunities for freedom, educate, expand your mind, and surround yourself with people that you can learn from,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
which you can learn from. Right. And I saw this, and I don't know if Denzel Washington said this, but somebody posted this with Denzel Washington picture that's saying if you hang around 5 billionaires, then you become the sixth one.
Yeah.
If you hang
Yeah.
around, pretty much if you hanging around people that are working on making the next moves are already there, then you will become that sixth one.
Yep.
But if you hang around folks that ain't doing shit,
Yep.
then you're
And
gonna become
and and who's
that
putting
sixth
on
one.
a facade, just to say that they are. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
social media will fool you, make you think that you gotta
Oh man.
have everything that you see, is not that. And my trainer, I saw her. Shout out to the ladies of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Hey Jay. Shout out to the men of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. See, we can cut up tonight because Chuck not on here. We can
Wait, wait,
really
wait, wait,
cut
wait,
up.
wait.
Yeah, shout out to my sister Frida. Got the bowl. Y'all make sure y'all support Frida on IG. I think it's Frida Artistry on IG. But she designed that bowl for Chuck I mean for
For me,
Maxie. I'm sorry
boy,
for
look, shit, you about to
look.
start a whole fight.
I know, I know. Look, we will continue from that
This is
early.
a handmade bowl
Handmade.
by our sister. You about to get beat up, Shay.
Sister Soror. Sister Soror. Ah wait, Shay, you
The, ignore Shay.
I know, I know. I know. That's why I was like, yeah. So Free the Mind is on IG. Free the Mind. FREDA and the word mind. Yeah, that's the beautiful wife of our sister soror, Rita Brent. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all bold support. Shout out to all the sister sorors and brother frats out there. We y'all know we D9 family all day. We support and love on
Hey,
each
hey,
other.
hey, hey,
We can banter for a minute, but
and,
don't play with us.
and all our African people, all our people out there, that are part of the different movement, the Pan
Yes,
African movement, all those brothers and sisters out there.
Ashe.
Yeah, we definitely want to make sure that we understand that the culture was created to continue to level the playing field for our people.
Yeah,
So we want to understand that there's no separation, that we're unified.
absolutely.
Um,
Especially the traveling brothers and the traveling sisters.
so
So
if it's folks out there, we unified folks, and we understand we are doing what we got to do to better our community. So you can have healthy competition as long as our people benefit from it,
yeah.
right? That's why we want to say it. So we're around until our 10 o'clock hour. Um,
I'm a shout out for my mama.
oh yeah,
Yeah, Ashe,
yeah,
come on. Look, so look, real quick, because I know
yeah.
our time is almost spent. Make sure you guys are following me on social media at Tanya Boy Cannon. Everything social media is at Tanya Boy Cannon. But let me tell you, it's important that you text me at 504-777-2985 because slowly but surely I will be pulling back from the social media because again, we don't own our content. And the minute you put something out there, it becomes content of the world unless it's already copywritten. So be careful what you share. A lot of people always ask me, Tanya, go live singing, go do this singing. Mm, every now and then. So I'll come on and I talk like I did this week. I'm proud of myself because I did my first live video. So
Ah,
yeah, I'll be jumping back into my live videos. It's been a while, but I want to be conscious that I'm just speaking and not putting free content out there. But I will be having some different subscriptions coming up. If you want to learn more, work with me. I'll be having these things placed on my social media pages and website for a little while. But that to get me now, text me at 504-777-2985.
all right, you've heard it from none other than TBC herself.
Yo, yo.
This is Nightcap Knowledge. Like I said, we were covering tonight. We talked about BET Awards and the connection to Essence Festival, and Freedom Summer here in Jackson. So, Freedom Summer started out today with Read and Feed, and Read and Feed has double meaning. We are feeding food for nourishment for your body, but also we are feeding your mind with new ideas and different ways about reading and understanding. Tomorrow will be self defense, self confidence, self esteem. All that has been brought to you is called Keep Swinging, Never Give Up. Keep swinging. I want to live. Different texts of that, but it's going to be through boxing. We're going to learn all those things. Thursday, Therapeutic Thursday, we're going to talk about, what is that? Breaking it down, talking about how you feel in ways of processing conflict resolution, trauma, crisis. We're going to cover a lot of those things in the different sessions. And we have facilitators, and we also have special guests that come and present something that's different. So like on Thursdays, Therapeutic Thursday, we might have something we might talk about managing aggressive behavior. I teach that. We might end up doing CPR and first aid. You never know. But we're going to talk about things that are going to be therapeutic for your family and yourself. And it's going to take place. And you go to msmove.org. You're looking for the flyer. It's a 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Camp is a youth and adult summer camp. It's based on the intergenerational model, bringing all ages together. We can learn. We do hot meals on Tuesdays and Thursdays, snacks on Wednesdays. Like today, you talk about having a meal. We did something non-traditional for a camp. We do non-traditional meals. We
Mm-hmm.
had curry chicken,
Ooh, come
red beans
on.
and rice.
Come on.
We had corn, like that
Mm-hmm.
fiesta type corn, and I think it was some okra.
Come on,
Uh,
coaches.
so we put all that together, and we was just laughing like them children were eating. I said, boy, they gonna be, them
Yeah, look, you
that food gonna be on them.
man, you had so many cultures on that plate, from all different continents and
Yeah,
countries
yeah.
that came together and different cultures.
A,
So that's a great
a
thing.
healthy plate, yellow, green,
Yeah,
all in
come on,
together. Yeah, and then we're gonna start bringing the beet sap juice, the hibiscus flower. We're
come
gonna have that.
on,
So we're
come on,
gonna
brother T, bring that B sap down. Come
so
on.
we're gonna have some good stuff, right? So everybody check that out, msmove.org. Chuck is out there working, bringing some new information, and we're gonna keep this thing going. Now, we usually talk about this. You usually have a song, but we don't have a song, so we're gonna tell you, listen, we
Wait,
are always
I'm gonna
trying to get.
find the song.
You're
Hold
gonna
up.
find the song that
Uh
we
huh.
we always trying to get to where the money reside. So that
But I'm
means
I'm gonna play my own music because I own it.
that's what you play. You don't play nobody else. Play yours. We're trying to
Yeah.
get to where the money reside. So whether you're starting your
Can
business,
y'all hear
saving
it?
money, whatever, we're gonna try to get where the money reside. Where
Yeah.
you at?
That's not the money reside. That's feel good. Can you hear it?
You better not get us flagged, Tonya.
I own this.
It don't matter. Them folks don't care.
Oh man. I was about to say, go where the money resides that make you feel good.
Right.
But no, but
What
y'all have a
say somebody we need a plate too.
that sounds delicious for real, for
Lord have
real. I
mercy.
love it.
All right, y'all. Look, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We will catch up with
Wait,
y'all
Shay, I'm
next
about
week.
to follow you right now. Hola.
We,
And I want you to follow me right back, right now.
Lord have
Hola.
mercy.
Hola.
Y'all two definitely do not need to hang out
Hola.
together.
Hola. 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 Me about to follow you. Hola. 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 I got
Chicago
you.
and New Orleans. That's a
Shay,
bad
follow
company.
me back. I just followed you. And your page needs to be public if you doing.
Get
We'll
on her.
talk.
Help her with
We'll talk.
content. Inbox her. Help her. Because she
We'll
hard
talk.
headed. She a Leo. She
Hold
a
up. Don't mess
Leo.
with us. Don't mess with us. Don't mess with us. I was about to say shout out to all the cancers. Happy birthday, all cancers. Yeah, move on over because
All y'all
y'all
Leos
know
hard headed.
those Leos about to come through. Y'all already know I will be dropping the video as soon as as soon as uh July 23rd shifts over for us Leos. Go ahead on and move on, yeah. Hold on. And y'all know we take over for the rest of the year. So yeah,
No.
I know I do.
No.
So
The Leos just
Virgos, we love y'all,
Leos just get the path ready.
ah,
Now we celebrate all year.
see what I mean?
We come to that day, we're like, yeah, it's still our birthday. We're like, no, it's October. It don't matter. It don't
All
matter.
right, Mike the Omega, you better follow me back because I'm following you right now. At Alabama born, Mississippi raised. Let's
There you
go.
go.
Ew, ew.
All right, man. Y'all don't start to act up. Hang
Love
around,
y'all.
Tanya. We finna get out of here. See y'all later.
Peace. Ew, ew.